Hello. There we go. Why is farm sim? Never mind. Why am I off so far? Hang on. I'm like almost off the screen. Bear with a second while I just scoot there. Oh, yeah. There we go. And nudge up. Actually, if I do that. Hey, there we go. Hello everybody, how are we today? We all doing good? We're all doing fine on this Tuesday? YouTube and Discord hates me because streams never show up on YouTube and you never get Discord notifications when they're on. I mean, I try and ping everybody multiple times when I'm streaming. That's why there's the hyper ping going on every single time. Finally got your computer back. 8 hours in Sandy Bay already? Wow. Had to contact Giants for your DLC keys. That's fair enough, what? Update, Berryfield Commander. I'm not going to be downloading mods today. I'll download them after the stream if I download any. I'm doing good today. I had hot dogs for breakfast because apparently there were microwavable hot dogs in the fridge for me. Playing Sandy Bay 17 on Xbox One. That's a good way around the fact that it's not out for 19 yet on Xbox. That is a very good way around that. Is just play it on 17. It's mostly, but not entirely, the same map. Hello, Ernie. Also, shout out to Karab Johnny, who has been a member for like 4 months today, and I don't think has been in one stream yet in that time. Because he has been busy streaming on Twitch. There we go. Just needed to move some stuff. Crop mods out today. I mean, I've not checked. I checked before the stream and there was nothing out, so that's all I double check for. Is like, is there mods out before the stream? No. Okay, bye. I'm very easily done with the mod hub. It's only 3 or 4 mods today. There'll be more than that. It's only 3 o'clock. 3:15. I have no idea when I'm going to finish the stream, by the way. I'll just go for a while and finish up, and I might stream again later. But I figured I might as well go for a bit at least. Start early and see how I feel for the day. Seeing as nobody has anything better to do, you might as well sit down and chill and watch a stream. Play some farm sim. You've never used alfalfa before. What do you do with it? You grow it, and I would assume that you mow it. It's used, it's a type of grass, is alfalfa. Last week it took 3 hours for all the mods to drop. Yeah, just give it time. What time am I planning on streaming until? Yes. Am I doing another non-PG stream tonight? I don't know, I might. Depends on my mood and what's going on. You might get a non-PG stream, but it'll possibly just be me. You locked in your house? Pretty much the same here. My dad's taken this time as an excuse to paint the ceilings. So I might have to not stream someday because my dad will want to paint my ceiling. Because it hasn't been painted in, God, about 10 years. Maybe a bit less long than that, but it's not been painted in a long ass time, I know that much. So if I don't stream Sunday, it's because my room's getting painted. Or at least the ceiling is, because we can't get paint anywhere. And there's like a 5-gallon drum of white paint for ceilings. Yeah, I mean, now's like I said yesterday, Sandy Bay couldn't have dropped at a better time for all of us, because we've got nothing better to do, so we might as well play some Sandy Bay. Do any housework? Yeah, I'm gonna tidy my room at some point. I'm kind of leaving that off as a day that I'm particularly bored. Maybe Saturday I'll tidy my room and give it a good once over and vacuum the I suppose it's a carpet. It's a mat that I've got that keeps my steering wheel's pedals in place when I'm playing racing games. But yeah, that's kind of... Honestly, I don't know if I'll stream anything other than Sandy Bay this week. I might stream some X-Plane at some point, but it's going to be a lot of Sandy Bay, I think. Hey, Austin. Did I see your buddy? No. By the way, I hope everybody voted in the poll, because, I mean, it was very tight between Sandy Bay, Sandy Bay, Sandy Bay, Sandy Bay, and Sandy Bay. In the Sandy Bay poll. Of what am I going to stream today? I'm be honest. Yeah, this map's kind of got me interested in Farm Sim again. It's fresh and new and interesting. And I'll probably be a few days at least before I start getting a bit bored. You voted, but let everybody in the reactions. I didn't have a look at the reactions. Is it me, or most of the Master Farm Sim just Eastern European? I mean, there's a lot of Eastern European ones, there's a lot of Central European ones, there's a lot of British and Irish ones. You can't go anywhere with the grocery store, come tracking down people out and about. Pretty much same here, Welsh. My sister can go to work. Because she is an essential worker, and there's no controversy over that. She works in a care home. But, other than that, yeah, we're pretty much cooped up in the house all day. Already heard people complaining that it's slow to go up a hill in a tractor. I mean, yeah. No thanks, Austin. Gonna set the seeder up. That's actually a really good idea. Do I have a tractor in the field? Ah, the Terra tank. Yeah, Bradley, thank you. That's a really good idea. Terra tank, go. Terra tank, stop. Terra tank, go again. That is definitely seeding, yes, it is definitely seeding. And fertilizing. You can just switch off for now. There we go. It's a hill, what do you expect? I know! It's like, it's a hill, and tractors don't have infinite torques. Like, as much as tractor drivers like to think that there is infinite torque in a tractor, there is not. Not gonna courseplay it? Nah. Because at least if I don't courseplay it, there's something for me to do at the end. That's the way I'm looking at things right now, is like, do I have things to do after I've got this done? Well, yes, because I can set a hired worker off in the next field and hope that it doesn't wallop every telephone pole, and I can, while that's going, I can herbicide this field. Now, what happens when I herbicide this field? Oh, I've got nothing to do, so doing some seeding is going to be a good idea. How am I today? I'm good. This is the Moscow remix. So, what do you guys want me to see? Want me to see? What do you guys want me to see? You're not my eyes. Hello, Lewis. What do you guys want to see me do today? Bearing in mind it's seasons on Sandy Bay, and there's really not all that much to do. I do need to, at some point, get the cows running. That's a definite option. Is get the cows sorted. All of a sudden you want a pot and noodle. I might have one later, actually. Moscow's a pure tune. This is a remix. Kraken by Dilijan. Or Diejon? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Animal Work. When is Sandy Bay out? I'm presuming you're on console, Lowe's. If you're on console, I don't know. If you're on PC, yesterday. The original for you? I mean, originals are usually better than remixes, I will admit, but this is a bit of a banging tune. Not usually into remixes. It's kind of taking a different approach to the original. So the deal with Sandy Bay for console is... Now on console is computer. Yeah, the deal with Sandy Bay on console is... It is going to have to be a different version of the map to remove some branding and stuff, and to remove some scripts. Like the speeding script. That can't be on console, unfortunately. So Oxy has to just make sure that the console version of the map, which is going to be a bit more bare bones, is going to work, and get that through testing. So it could be a couple of weeks before Sandy Bay is out on console. Next few weeks, yeah, like, it's not gonna be a it's not gonna be a thing where it's out tomorrow. Helper A has completed that. No, you haven't. No, oh, because this field's already cultivated, isn't it? Yeah, here's an issue with the... Actually, do you know what? Let's courseplay this. Fieldwork, fieldwork. How to generate course? World specific settings, general driving settings, speed limits. Fieldwork. Start course. Nope. Delete the course. How do you... Course generation. There we go. Good lord. Field edge path 1. Starting position current. Starting direction auto. Headland. Around. Go 4 headlands. Start on. Up down rows. Bypass circle. Skip rows 0. Multiple lose 1. Up down. 7.8. Generate. Course generation. I am blind today. Leave me alone. Courseplay thinking. Come on, Courseplay, don't crash the game, please. Courseplay might crash the game. I've not updated Courseplay in a long ass time. Courseplay. Uh-oh. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to update Courseplay real quick. Courseplay. Legitimately downloading Courseplay on stream. Download zip to there will be fine. Mods. oldie courseplay folder. Yes, go away, WinZip warnings. Okay. I think it's because I'm using a really old version of Courseplay. Also, what mods are out? I might as well check now. Courseplay crashed the game. Nothing of interest to me immediately. It's open farms again. Police decided to put sirens on right outside your window so you nearly fell off your bed. But I think in the corona situation, stay the hell inside. Wash your hands. That's what I think. In the least political way possible, it was inevitable that there would be a pandemic at some point. It's just that it happened now. And some responses have been... Like, everybody's guessing on what the right response is. I think the best response is just to stay the hell home if you can, and to wash your hands a lot. Because, like, that's all you as an individual can do. Right, where the hell is everything now? Uh-oh. I've run over myself and I'm stuck. So, yeah, my opinion of the corona situation, there you go. Stay at home, wash your hands. Talk to your friends on Discord or Skype or TeamSpeak or whatever it is you use to talk to your friends that isn't in person. And, this will end slightly faster. It's not going to go away immediately, but it'll end slightly faster if you follow the guidelines and stay the hell at home. Your mechanic, your hands have never been so clean. Yeah, I mean, I'm a scientist, so like my hands have been cleaner. Now, if you're a key worker or farming, it never takes the day off. It doesn't, but that doesn't mean you can't do your bit. Like, keep farming, stay away from everybody. Keep the 2-meter distance from anybody else. And wash your damn hands. And that's what farmers can do. The most important things for farmers is stay healthy. You know, stay away from everybody. Keep farming, because we need farmers. Like, my sister's a key worker as well. And she's stockpiling gloves for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but she keeps bringing home lots of gloves. Even though we've got a box of gloves in the kitchen. She just... Every day she comes home and there's like 6 new pairs of gloves in the living room. I'm not entirely sure why. They got loads of hand sanitizer and stuff. This one you couldn't get for love nor money a couple of weeks ago. GG. Because shops are closed, I was running out of oil for my e-cigarette. So, on Sunday, yeah, it was Sunday night, I went downstairs, like, I'm nearly out of e-cig oil, what do? My parents were like, the shops are closed, what do? Like, internet is a thing. Maybe we try internet. So we went onto a website and I bought 10. Bought 10 bottles. For cheaper than, like, per bottle, cheaper than it would normally be. So I have 5 spare bottles sat beside me right now. There's another 5 downstairs. And, as a result, I'm good for e-cigarette oil for quite a while. And I think we'll be ordering online in the future because, holy cow, that was fast. They only shipped yesterday. They shipped yesterday evening at that, and they arrived in early this morning. So, very impressed with the service there. So I'm going to do this, and then we're going to try Courseplay. I'm going to save this time. Continue to buy online. That's kind of the plan, yeah. It's cheaper and faster. Or it's cheaper and just as fast. If you order at the right time, so I see no reason why not to order online. 24 packs they get in shops. Everybody's finding ways around shops now. Shops are going to struggle after this. Hey Keen, how's it going today, dude? Hope you are well. And inside, and as warm as you can get. Online shopping is great, absolutely. I've been tracking a ring light that is going to make streams slightly better. It's not going to be something you might immediately notice, but it'll kind of level out the illumination of my general facey region. Hey Jessica. I can see both chats, which is nice, because Restream chat is actually working today until it stops and I start complaining about that breaking again. Yeah, I ordered a ring light, which is basically a tiny little studio light, because it's the best I can fit into my room, and it's currently in Hong Kong. Ordered it from China. Once you've ordered a pack of guitar strings early morning, they arrive same day. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's amazing. Hey Campbell, long time indeed. Good lord. I can't even remember the last time you were in chat, Campbell. You know, stuff at the shop for bread, milk, etc. Most everything else to get online. I mean, my parents aren't going to swap to completely online shopping anytime soon, because it's actually really inconvenient here. But I think for stuff that we can buy online, we're going to swap to it, because like the e-cig oil for sure is going to be an online purchase from now on, because it's cheaper, it saves money. If it's cheaper, it's easier to sell people on buying online. Hey BMW Luke. She'd rather go to shop. Same with my mother. Like, that's kind of the additional thing, is like it's something to do. But online is, you know, definitely for me, more convenient. And I hope that ring light arrives at literally some point. Because I'd hate for it to get, like, trapped in Hong Kong forever. I'm hoping it gets loaded onto, like, a cargo plane at some point in the next day or two. The house. Yeah, but at the moment the best thing to do is stay in the house. Your father owned 200 head of sheep, can't get enough food for him. Yeah. Have you... I'm presuming you've gone around the usual stores and whatnot, Jack, because I know that any agri store is still open. Any agricultural dealership is open because... Open and I think running delivery only. Got 4 pages of English too. Rip. Can I suggest those of you who have schoolwork actually do it, by the way? I know that schools are closed, but please do your schoolwork. It will help you in the long run. There were news reports, Alex. I very much heard about it. Long before SG put it into Discord. Then again, I follow all the Avenues things on Twitter, so I tend to hear about stuff. You have 15 projects. I mean...
Hello, Dave.
Warren Decaloris? Thank you very much for the subscriberini. Hope you're enjoying, and feel free to say hi in chat. Can I suggest that if you do have schoolwork to do, that maybe you, just chill and use the stream as some sort of podcast? Because I always found that when I was doing work, background noise, or, well, I still do. When I'm doing work, background noise is extremely helpful. The school gave away everyone iPads so they can keep track of work they're doing. Yeah, I mean, if this happened 10 years ago, there would be... 10, 15 years ago, there would be absolute mayhem, because... We'll say 2005. Smartphones weren't invented yet. You usually use the stream as background noise? Yeah, I use streams as background noise. If you ever were to hack my computer, you'd find that I usually have like a stream or a video open. Just because I can't work silently, I need noise. That's not an excuse for people to hack my computer, please don't. Oh, there's Carturix playing Bannerlord showing off. This fancy Bannerlord. I saw that card. This happened 10 years ago, you'd be doing graphics work. That's the only teacher responding to emails. This happened 10 years ago, I would be... Oh, in uni. So I'd probably be sat in this room, but in a different place, at a different desk. Working away on a laptop. Because 10 years ago, I didn't have a PC. You guys get 12 or 13 hours in your phone on days like this because you have YouTube in the background. Yeah. Hello, Cart. Are you enjoying Bannerlord? I've taken to doing a set of Corsa again just to break up the monotony of sitting here doing nothing and like playing the same 2 or 3 games. I'm trying to think of things to do in racing games for streams, but it always just kind of breaks down to do laps of the Nordschleife. No. I might try and do meme races in like Project Cars 2 or something. Because I've been slightly inspired by a guy on Twitter who's been making memes. Oh yeah. I will get Bannerlord at some point. Because that is just my jam. Also, confirmation from number 1 the thumbnail, number 2 me going up and looking at the plane last night. The plane in this map is an Antonov AN2. You enjoying the iRacing broadcasts in the US? Paul, if you have a wheel, why don't you... It's expensive, but why don't you try iRacing? Right, let's try this again. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Safety first. Okay, the game has now been saved. Course generation, field 1, current position, auto, circle, 4, generate course. Yep, the problem was I was using a really outdated version of Courseplay. That looks fine to me. Cultiplu. And save this in a folder that I'm going to create called Field Uno. No, Field 01. And now I gotta line this up. You need an actual PC, right now you only have a work PC. Yeah, I recommend iRacing. I'm not subscribed to it myself at the moment because I'm not interested enough in doing races, but yeah, iRacing's really fun. You gotta deal with the Mazdas though at first. Like you gotta. The only car you can drive at the start is a Mazda MX-5, which is painful. But once you get into like the skip barbers, that's when the fun begins. Skip barbers, when I was doing them at least, were so damn fun. Oh, Field 2 is conveniently just across the road from where I was. Right, unfold Derpotron. unfold derp. Oh, you were unfolding. You were just taking forever to get there. For the teachers, I said you're right to carry homework into the holidays. Sandy Bay, here I come. Alex with his prayer. Oh god, these do have collision. Oxy, why? Dirt track racing. You can start off with that in iRacing, Paul. I've tried a bit of it, and it's really fun going around corners completely sideways. Like when I had a sub, anyway. The street stock around some of their tracks was just fun. Because that thing has no grip at the best of times. Yeah, like, obviously you've watched a bit. It's not just circuit racing, which was what I was used to and what I did, but there was ovals too, and I was pretty reasonable at ovals. Didn't really enjoy them too much because it was just, you know, throttle brake left, throttle brake left, throttle brake left, throttle brake left. That's not fun. Or if you're in Charlotte, throttle while turning left. Throttle while turning left. Especially in the streets. It's just like oval racing, I get the appeal. I really do, but it's not for me. Also, that's wrong. There we go. Now we have a turning circle. Not a turning galaxy. Also, this sprayer, I thoroughly recommend this sprayer. I might be using... Landy pointed this out to me last night. I might be using a very old version of it, because apparently the horse pack got an update at some point, and I probably didn't download it, because it's me. So I'm possibly using a very outdated version of this sprayer. In fact, no, I should have. I'll try and get into, while the apocalypse is ongoing, is VATSIM. I want to start talking to ATC, so I might do some of that this evening. Especially now that I've got Manchester Airport from Aerosoft for free. Thank you, Aerosoft, saviors of my wallet. Because that's I actually looked it up, it's a $20 airport. And they're just saying, hey, you know what, you've got nothing better to do. Here, have free scenery. Have some free payware. And it's free for the next 2 weeks, apparently, so... basically, everybody who has X-Plane now is going to have Aerosoft Manchester. Hello, Aaron. How's it going today, dude? You're playing War Thunder on Xbox? First time of the game? War Thunder I don't like. War Thunder is a pain. The flying in it makes no sense. And anything else is just kind of eh. Game runs. That's something else I need to do, is just a mod clear out, because there's a lot of mods that I downloaded for Lone Oak that I'm just never going to use again. And for some reason I've got two versions of the excavator, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'm doing good, Aaron. Doing good, doing good. I had some hot dogs for breakfast and a cup of coffee. Probably gonna have a pot noodle after the stream if I'm not streaming until I get food. Finally broke a game that isn't the ETS or Farm Sim. Well done. Flying in War Thunder, God no. Yeah, if I want to fly, I'm gonna play some Microsoft Flight Simulator Alpha, or some X-Plane, depending on what I want to fly. If I want to fly a small plane, a small boy, I'll boot up my Microsoft Flight Simulator Alpha. If I want to fly something a bit more commercial, a bit more jetty, I will boot up my my X-Plane. I think I need to learn the 757 a bit more. I've not actually landed the damn thing yet. Taken off about 6 times and not landed because it kept crashing. Just cause. I mean, you can do meme flying in it, sure, but yeah, it's not a good game as a flight simulator. And I have heard of people thinking it was. It's like, no, that's nothing flies like it does in games. Even GTA, like, you can stall out planes in GTA and they'll just keep gliding for some reason. In fact, to land in GTA, you stall. It's not how you land. That's not how any of this works. But, I mean, I get why people use those games for flying, because they're accessible. It's very easy to boot up to get GTA and boot it up and get Just Cause and boot it up and just do some derpage. But don't think that the physics of things are realistic by any means. Is this the way out? Yes, but I gotta go through field O. Yeah, let's just hop through the hedge there. And I've just noticed that the first stage of unfolding means the tires squat out. Not a fan of GTA 5 flight physics. I mean, I'm obviously not, because I prefer realistic physics, and GTA 5 is anything but. So the next job is going to be animals, and I want to buy something special for the animals. I want to be nice. I want to be very, very nice. I want to buy my cows a present immediately. And that present should be under trucks. Yes. Rim color. Main color. Design color. See, I'm buying them a John Deere, look. It's all painted up like a John Deere and all. I mean, that has turbo in the name. It has turbo in the name, I have to. Also, can I hook up the weeder to the back of the truck? Because I need to get the weeder back to the... Yes! Fantastic! I'm also going to buy a second front loader, just for dealing with the bales that I'm about to buy. There we go. I catch fire, not ideal for hauling hay and straw. That's it is an auto load trailer, yes, but I'm not going to use it. 8 of those. 8 of those. And 8 of... in pink. 8 of those. The weeder is slightly in the way. I shall solve this problem in the day way. And you can see why I'm not going to use auto load, because it would get in the way of the round bales. The 9RX has found something to hit. Well done, Courseplay. You mung bean of a mod. Right, what's the 9RX found to hit? Now you're a hard helper. Stop. Show the waypoints. Next current waypoint. Yes. Drive. Stop. There is a point behind this. There's a plan. I have a plan. And the plan is just go to this side and hit current waypoint because it'll drive off again. See? I have solved the problem. You. On the bright side, I now know that this thing can actually handle 4 bales at once. At least when it's in the 2 front wheel config. I don't know about single set of front wheels. Stop. And down. And release. And reverse. John Deere's the best. I mean, you guys can argue about John Deere's all you like. I ain't gonna stop you. I've just realized that I didn't actually need to buy bales. I could have just bought... Oh. There's the train. I didn't need to buy bales, guys. I could have just bought in bulk at the mixer. Because these are all going into the mixer because I want slurry. Why did I buy bales if I didn't have to? I forgot. I legit forgot. That's why it suddenly went, oh. I can't return these, so these are gonna get stacked up and loaded into the mixer, and then I'll just buy the rest. Why is Dave streaming this early? Because it's Tuesday. Also, because I have nothing better to do today. Also, because this is gonna sound weird, to be honest, considering how I keep complaining about it being boring to play Farm Sim. I really wanted to play Farm Sim. You got fined over... How did you get fined over 1,000? Aaron kind of nailed it. I'm streaming early because everybody's bored and we all need something to do. And for me, that something is streaming. And for others, it's maybe watching a stream. So, no, let go of all of the bales, please. Thank you. Now, can I do a nudgy to the bales? Just give you a little kith. Right. Right. Did involve a Lamborghini going over 150, but still, I mean, yeah, that's probably... I can't reach high enough. Right. Time for plan B, which is just... I was gonna return this anyway. Time for plan B, which is rent a telehandler. Self-isolation is already driving me mad. I mean, yeah, probably. Sell that. Not close enough. Telehandler. I'll get the MLAT. That sounds slightly military-ish. And I'll use the MLAT to give this a nudge so that I can modify it into having a telehandler attachment. That should be enough. Yes, customize. Teleloader, yes. Thank you, goodbye. Actually, did I just buy this thing? Because I didn't mean to buy this. If I bought it, I'm going to return it at some point. But I have realised that I need to follow the truck up to the yard with this anyway. Because I have no way of getting the... I'll have no way of getting the bales off the top. It's taking you a bale trailer, a large flatbed and a chieftain loader just to move the bags of seed and fertilizer. GG. I should probably use big bags again, shouldn't I? Thunk goes in. Praise Grano with the bales. If I could set it back before 30 minutes. Okay. Right, I'm gonna drive this up to the... The truck has a pink hat. I'm gonna drive this up to the yard ahead of the truck. Totally doesn't look sketchy to me. That's because I don't have the straps on yet. It's fine. Like, legitimately, it's fine. Also, I'm tempted to turn traffic off because... Like, I appreciate what Oxy's tried to do with the traffic, but unfortunately Giant's traffic is not intelligent enough to deal with it. Get out of the way. That legit just drove straight into me, look. Like I said, Giant's traffic is not intelligent enough to... Yes, I'm aware the scooters have a Dixie horn. I am fully aware. I messed around with it last night. That stretcher roll is actually the worst. Yeah, I'm with you, Ernie. Like, the traffic brings life, but when it also brings headaches is when you gotta think, maybe, just maybe, it's probably a good idea to turn traffic off. Because, like, last night I saw a car inside a John Deere while I was just faffing about testing stuff. Hello, policies. Also, I do have to move a 100-foot weeder next. Is there a way to avoid that road? There's no way to avoid the fancy things Oxy's tried to do with traffic, because it's either that road or a road where traffic is parked along one side and the traffic still comes down the wrong way. I didn't casually drive into the lamppost, I actively drove into it. I casually reversed. Oh, also, I bought a trailer for the Profi Hopper last night. Right, you can park there. Or, you know, there, that works too. Right, straps on. The straps don't go up top. Well... Guess I can return... Guess I can return this. And... I don't know which one's which. Right, let's... get going. Let's get cruise control down to the speed limit. Oh, this does have beacons at least. So we can warn them of their impending doom. I was gonna ask what am I stuck on. The answer is everything. Including the car that decided to pull right up to beside the truck. Come on. I can free myself from this. I know I can. Right, what's stuck where? It's literally... Oh, it's literally just that truck is the problem. And possibly something behind the truck. I can't fit through because the AI... Problem solved. I don't care. Ooh, maybe I do care. The only person that's in the KFC looks like Till Lindemann. I mean, you can claim it's Till. That is not ideal parking. Nailed it. Where's the... Where is it? You... You're caught speeding 1.5 grand. Yeah, the traffic's staying off, by the way, because it's just going to enrage me. The traffic isn't fun, I'm afraid. So it's gonna stay off because it's just... I like what Axis tried to do, but unfortunately it doesn't work because of the way Giants have coded the traffic. Do or do not, there is no think. Heave ho and away we go. Okay. I have a plan. My plan has immediately failed. Right. That's... Hey, Stu. Right. What am I gonna do? Problem solved. How's it going today? It's going pretty good, as you can clearly see. Absolutely zero problems. Right, and now if I do this... Told you it would work. May have needed a bit of assist. I need to flip the weeder now, because I did kind of tip that over too. Alley up, CD, come on. Alley. Alley oop. Alley, I've got a better idea. Alley up. Come on. You can totally do this. That'll do. Zero assistance required for this magical trick. It's fallen off. It. Somehow, I'm not entirely surprised that didn't work. Right. For some reason, all the bales are leaning over to one side now. Yeah, lands goes into the hangars and then disappears for a bit, and then actually spawns in the hangar again. Bit of a shame the hangar doors don't seem to open. That'd be a nice kind of additional bit of wonder to it, but oh well. Which one of these is hay? Is it you? It was you! It was you all along. I still need to go down and get... Oh, need to go down and get the... I have an idea. Words spoken moments before Dave has a disastrous problem on his hands. I have an idea and it should work. How slow have I got the chat set today? I don't have any slow mode today. It's just slow. People are, I think, using the stream as a... What is the cow doing? Hang on, what? Why is YouTube chat not coming through on Restream? Can you my new art piece? No. Don't park stuff in the bottom red brick shed because there's a slight hole in the concrete floor in the top left corner. Yeah, Sim did point that out to me. What is the cow doing? I just ignore the cows, they do things. Plane. Oh. Fan issue, the AI traffic gets too behind, the dual carriageway you can't see behind. The traffic goes berserk. I mean, the traffic goes berserk anyway, I've just turned it off. I can't deal with the headaches the traffic is going to cause. Do 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 do. Maybe I shouldn't have intentionally dropped all of the silage bells. Things Dave realizes when it's far too late. But I do have a plan on how to get the bales up. And deal with the issue that I now have 2 bale grabs and I don't know which one I need to sell. This is going to solve 2 problems with 1 trailer. Will it fit? It will not fit. This is not ideal, but okay. Load orders. Get the LM208 because that's going to be long. Ladder rack and sides, please. And an Irish plate. Well, I guess if... Can I... Hang on, where's the reset point? Reset, yes. Reset to the shop. Where is that? Where did that spawn? Oh! Oh, in that case, sell that. Sell that. No. Hey, Steve. Buy that. And we can get down to the shop now. Traffic should be given a wider path to travel, shorter stopping distances. But they can remain the weight of a neutron star. I mean, I think that the biggest issue with the traffic is just the way that it behaves. The way the Giants have coded it to behave is really the key issue. I'm hoping this works. Really, really enjoying Sandy Bay. I mean, I'm streaming it again, 2 days in a row. And early. Again, so I mean... That should say all you need to know about Sandy Bay from me. Right, can this... Look at my ingenious plan in action. Absolutely flawless plan. I'm not enjoying it then, exactly. Let's put the straps down at least. The plan of moving stuff using things. It is indeed the perfect plan, is it not? Because I need to get this down to the shop anyway to get the new bale grab and get the silage bales, so I see no reason why not to do this. Welcome back, Jessica. You just found out something life-changing? Is it that you can load stuff on the back of this? Or into the I4 Williams trailers? Because... What? I got a £2... What? The moment the police make more money than you. Yeah, so 47 is actually the speed limit in KPH. Moscow song by Chinggis Khan is German, yes. And Chinggis Khan is actually the German for Genghis Khan. And more correct. Because Genghis Khan was actually known as Chinggis Khan. Or Chinggis Khan. You're in a stay-at-home order, so welcome to the world of people who have nothing better to do, Sim Man. Still raging. Yeah, it happened to me yesterday as well. So now I know exactly how fast I need to drive through those. Chungus car horn. No, it would have been Chinggis Khan. With a, you know, the letter. The most famous letter of the alphabet. Hello, Aaron Agri. Do 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 do. I think my plan with the I for Williams is ingenious. You've just been delivered tea and chocolate cake. Very nice. Still in work because you're in retail. Very essential job though. It is essential that people get their toilet roll. As you probably found out at the beginning of the month. With everybody panic buying toilet roll. You've got a lot of speeding fines. I'm not surprised. Now I want chocolate cake. Damn you, Steve. You done no mapping for like 2 days. GG Oxy ruining mapping for everybody else. That's not ideal. Oh, the RX has hit a telephone pole again. I know, it's unconfused itself. Getting paid unlike some of us. I've not really been... Well, I got paid this month, actually. Yeah, I'm used to not getting paid because YouTube. They only pay me out if I make a certain amount. $17 pallets of toilet paper and it was gone in an hour. Also, my controller just disconnected, which is why the game's hung up like this. Oh, it was Stu that got chocolate. No, Stu, I hate you, not Steve. I hated Steve for a minute. That said, I'm having spag bol for dinner, which is going to be delicious. Or apparently having spag bol. Me. I've been mapping since yesterday. I wonder what happened yesterday that so many maps suddenly stopped being made. It's almost as if something came out yesterday that people are really interested in and want to play about with. This Bale is not supported. I don't care if it's not supported by the auto load. I just want to strap it down. Your auto load means nothing to me. I just want to put bales on trailer. Uh-oh. You got caught doing 158 over the speed limit. Alex, are you just trying to set records now on how much you can get fined? Or are you trying to find out if there's a limit? Because I'm not entirely sure what it is you're trying to do. I make sure to eat what she makes. Do, 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 do. Look at this professional bale stacking. See, look, perfect in every possible way. Strap down, please. Do, do, do. Both. Right, you can get turned off. And this can get strapped down, and away we go. Okay, I can't actually strap down the loader for some reason. It makes the entire thing angry. This bale is not supported. I'm aware of this. This truck is very angry that I had the audacity to put round bales on it. Truck looks super unstable. It's fine. See, look, we can go 93 and now suddenly slow down to 47 because we're coming up to the speed camera. And away we go again. See? Look, perfect. Complete stability. I can even do some wibbles. Spinning in the... oh dear. I meant to do that. Alfalfa is fancy grass, yeah. Basically. See, this time it took no time at all to unflip. Oh. Game did not like loading the interior of this thing. Alright, away we go! You got another fine GG, RN. Beat 1,600 pounds. Not entirely sure that's what the point of the oh! I'm entirely sure that's what the point of the fine system is to get a high score, but okay. It's the arable type of rye, yeah. I would presume, at least. You download a Lamborghini for you and says, "Gee, used to play together," and now it's really useful. Oh, I've just thought of an even better unloading method. Alley-oop. Who says Bale trailers can't do tip unload? Did I see the Hermes van? Yes, and I'm not going to go look at it because it's not appropriate for streams. I've seen both things that are on the Hermes van that I don't think they should be on the map. Excuse me, you, that one Bale. You're being a git. Oh, hang on, has this melded with the... Has that Bale melded with stuff on the trailer by any chance? Oh, I see what the problem is. It's because that was locked down. For some reason that locks the... Okay. Screw your logic, I'm gonna tip unload a truck. If you're watching Daggerwin's Realistic Let's Play Episode 1, he bragged about not getting caught for speeding, then immediately got caught for speeding. GG Daggerwin. Dread to think how it'd farm in real life. Probably worse than this. Well, probably a lot better than this, actually. You can live there for now. Also, no engine, please. Right, how do I do the thingy with this? Yes. I wish to purchase things. Maximum buy, yes. Maximum buy, yes. Maximum buy, yes. See, look, now we've got 300,000 litres of TMR ready to be made. And a cow eating out of the I for Williams trailer for some reason. What's wrong with Hermes other than being an awful company? I'm not going to show it off, Massey. They've got some inappropriate stuff on them. The Hermes trailers have inappropriate stuff going on. Right, let's get the herbicide mobile over to the over to field 1. Alley-oop. And we're ready to go. Gate just there. Now I'm going to vault the wall. How is the seeding going? This hired worker is being, like, disturbingly competent. Apart from, you know, missing out this giant bit here. And these why is this hired worker so competent? You have impressed me, hired worker. Well done, sir. Yeah, let's not say what's wrong with the Hermes. Let me see. Like, all I can do now is wait for TMR to actually be ready. Probably should have bought some in hindsight, but oh well. One thing I can do is, no. It seems like the birds are less glitchy on this map. I mean, the birds are going to be glitchy on every map. One thing I can do is actually test the positioning of some stuff here. Oh, it works. That's perfect. Where do put? There do put. Hey, that even looks somewhat legit. Also, just so that I don't lose, like, infinite cows. Where is it? Is it in silos? No. Animal pens it'll be in. The water pump shall go on the water thing. Where is the water? Where do you put the water? Ah, there is the water. The water pump can go in there. As it is out of the way. I am Hans Bagar. I own the PGA. The BGA. Can't control the birds. Yeah. The birds are just going to be glitchy because that's the way the base game has them. Like, there's no way for modders to fix that, unfortunately. So you can just sit there. And be my TMR shuttle for now. I guess the best thing I can do is start putting stuff into sheds. So that's going to be the bale selling shed. Because everything's just kind of heaped up currently down there. It's probably a good idea if I start putting stuff away as well. Right, can I do this? I can. Yes! Perfect. BGA. Have I got the animal pen extension? No. For reasons of reason. Ooh. That was angry, wasn't it? So I can hopefully put this up here too, without it falling off, because that'd be really nice. I totally can. Fantastic. And let's reverse this. In there like that. Alright, let's get our yard tractor, which is where? Did I forget to get the yard tractor? Oh no, this is the yard tractor. Can I access this shed? Fantastic! Beautiful. This can be the shed of grass equipment. Because I've got a lot of grass equipment and it's going to need a shed for maximum shed. No collision camera is great until you need the collision on. Because that happens. There you go, you live there. And... the more... Am I shedding again? Yes, I'm shedding again. Because the yard does need a clean-up. I just pulled everything up here yesterday, so... it's about time I put everything away. The moor, which is completely logically sized for this map, and there are no problems with it whatsoever, can go in, I guess, here, seeing as it's kind of insisted. But I don't want it there. I want it further in, like so. I'm going to Tetris this shed, and it shall be fantastic. Because I can put the bale trailer and baler and all in here. I'm going to count them as grass equipment because they're going to be used on grass first. Then the windrower. This is the tedder. The tedder, not the windrower, the tedder can go like here. Maybe a bit more straight. There we go. See, look at how neat and tidy this shed is already. And how much of a mess everything else is, because I've not touched it yet. We're going to plant rye and alfalfa. Yes, I do plan on planting at least rye. I'll probably plant some alfalfa too. We found the perfect model as a German plate on it. Ah, we'll just use it anyway. I'm putting Irish plates on everything, despite the fact that Sandy Bay is blatantly a UK map. Give it 2 streams and it'll be... Stu has high hopes! 2 entire streams before I ruin this neatness. Ah, this is the shed with the hole in it. Which I can probably fix, actually. So the hole is gonna be about here. And guys, it's my favorite time. Smooth. 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 That should do. And the hole is less pronounced. Only because it'll take that long to get grass work. Deeply disturbing? Yeah, that's my streams in a nutshell. That could be like any review of my streams. Deeply disturbing. Yeah, quote to Daggerwin. Daggerwin says these streams are deeply disturbing. The squad watched one and gouged his eyes out. Lethian questions just how competent he actually is because the game is... the game just seems to constantly break in these streams. Giants QA all quit after watching 3 streams. Now, oh yeah, I've got 2 header trailers to take care of as well. That's painful. See, the added problem is I need to keep a shed to one side for bales. There we go. See, look. Look, perfect. Now I need to go find a shed for the big equipment. That can go into that shed, probably, maybe. This shed has a that's the bale shed. See, look. That shed is a workshop. No, never mind. This shed is definitely there. This shed can also be for the big equipment. See? Look, arranging, thinking. It's not gonna work. Actually, I'm gonna leave the header trailers out because they're dolly trailers. I'm just gonna, like, bring this one around in a circle and try and get it into a vaguely straight line for neatness. Because I don't trust myself reversing dolly trailers, ever. So let's do a loop here. There's a random ass bulge in the field here. Hang on. Smoothing brush. Smooth. 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 And now I need to go to painting. Nope, painting. And I want to go to grass. Yes. Just fix that up there like that. Yeah, some happy little grass all over the hill. And then we'll beat the devil out of it. There we go. I missed a bit. Some happy little grass just growing on the hill here. And we'll beat the devil out of it later. Bit more happy little grass. Just go wild with the grass. Just go wild with it. It doesn't matter where you put it. Everything's right in art. There we go. See, if anybody ever tells you can't do Bob Ross impressions in Farm Sim, no, you totally can. You just need happy little grass instead of happy little trees. Oh, I could put down some happy little trees. In fact, I think I've got a mod where I could. Stop. You go there. See, look. Neat. Tidy. Arranged. Where the state of Dublin was. To be fair, Americans do think that, like, everybody lives in villages here, and they don't quite... People don't understand how other countries are arranged. This is something that I've noticed. Because I was talking to Aussie Medic in Australia, and he was asking if Canada and Ireland were in stage 4 emergencies, and I literally just said to him, they don't exist here. Like, we don't have the same arrangements because we don't normally have emergencies this big. You can't stop laughing. At how bad my Bob Ross impression was, or how perfect it was, I'm not sure. The joy of farming. Oh, Yanis, you hit the funny. Some Americans implode when they learn that other places exist in England other than London. Yeah. Hello, Fahy. The 9RX is having serious issues. I think the 9RX might be having a stroke. What's going wrong over here? Now, I'm no expert. Pretty sure that shouldn't be up the telephone pole. Just kind of going out on a limb here. How did it even manage that? I'm gonna have to fold this up in the hopes that it might untangle it. Oh, there we go. Hey! Farm like never before. I'm gonna manually finish this field because I no longer trust courseplay. But first, arrangements. No, not you, not you, not you. Maybe you. You just pick up whatever you can. You. I think he's making sure he's done the whole field, including the telephone pole. Distinctly possible. I meant to do that. No, I didn't. This attaches from the other end. He must not have been getting good signal on his phone. Possible. Right, let's move the... Oh, this can pull it. Oh, God. Little tractor pulls thick. Cultivator. Oh, God, it's struggling. I mean, there are some slight grip issues. How are we all doing? This tractor's doing completely normal things. Completely normal wheel spin, you know. Who hasn't seen a tractor wheel spinning up a hill? Or drifting around a corner because it's got no front grip. This might... I was gonna do this as a joke. You know, fully expecting this to not be able to pull the cultivator. I'm genuinely surprised that this tractor is gonna work as a yard tractor. Like... That's the entire point I got it. Well, I got it for two reasons. One, yard tractor. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Magnificent. And then the other seeder can go in the middle there. That ain't drift, that's understeer. I mean, it's kind of drifting understeer, which is technically impossible, but clearly that's what was happening. But this tractor is going to use to move the Profi hopper about, basically. Although I may end up using the Unimog for that, because I just realised the Unimog is what I'm going to be tipping the Profi hopper into. But look, see, look, yard completely tidy, and I even got a sweeping brush to clean it up afterwards. Why is only one side of the thing open? This door, could you please? Thank you! It's drifting understeering? How is that possible? Nani? Alright, let's do a sweeping now, because the yard needs sweeping. It is time to attach the brush. I'm gonna put it on the front. See, look, neat and tidy as we go. Neat and tidy and lovely and clean. The fact that this produces manure is in no way related to the fact that I'm using it right now. See, look, yard is now perfect. Yard is perfect now. I am best farm. Right, actually, this needs to go into a shed too, doesn't it? We'll put this monstrosity up in beside the teeny tiny loader that I'm using. Because it should fit nicely. See, look! Perfect! And then... this... I have no idea where I'm going to put the weeder. I don't think I can fit the weeder through the gate. I know I can, but it's just gonna... faff. It's similar to the Manurotron 5000, but it's not the Manurotron 5000, and quite honestly, I can't be bothered faffing with the script again to figure out which bit of it makes the manure. So you're not going to get a Manurotron 6000. Ooh. Oh, this is dollied. Oh, this is going to end badly. So, I have a plan. And it's going to end about as well as you're going to expect here. Because the plan is reverse the weeder for quite a distance. The weeder is slightly opening up, which is kind of frustrating, but oh well. Okay, you do that thing, weeder. What are you trying to do here, Dave? I'm gonna put the weeder down by the header trailers. It seems like a much more logical place for it to be. Nothing at all to do with the fact that I'm struggling. And I've just slightly mounted a building. Just don't do doggy trailers. Yeah, I'm the same way, Ernie. I'm stuck now. Hey, oh, free? Yes, maybe. Yes, brilliant. Away we go. This can go live beside the header trailers because it's only going to come out once in a blue moon. In fact, it can live in behind here. Because I'm going to need... I want to try and keep this field somewhat empty. Because that is one of the grass fields we have. There we go. Perfect. Now I'll just help the Profi Hopper get up that... That didn't work as well as I'd hoped. And now the Profi Hopper's stuck on its side. Let's just give it a little helpful nudge to get back up. There we go. Hopefully this will fit into a shed. Oh, it totally fits. See, look. 0 issues. I like how even our smallest tractor is bigger than our front loader right now. I'm just gonna reverse this the entire way over to the Profi Hopper. You've messed with the Massey Ferguson 7710. What have you done to it? Made a tune for the F1 car, so it's either full sender or understeer into a wall. GG. Dixie horn, top speed 300. GG. Well done. A tiny bit, a morsel more food for the cows. I'm no expert, but that's a very weird reversing horn. Hired worker finished. It's done most of the field. Let's grab the 9RX and do some culti-pliving. She fast now, but extra scary as a side effect. It'll be a race tractor. Fair enough, I guess. Yanis is trying to beat the time I set on the Nordschleife, by the way. I took a 2017 spec Formula 1 car round, and he's been trying for the last like 3 days to beat that time. I might do a proper de-rust session with the Formula Hybrid and get a proper time set. Seeing as you're using a setup now, so will I. It may or may not involve basically using an entire set of tires per run. I mean, per lap even. Only 8 seconds down, you're on a keyboard. Yeah, that means I can gain time. I'm gonna have a look at what Jimmy did as a setup and use that as my baseline. I have to find that video though. Culti-ploughing is really just the most effective way of doing anything in farm sim, I swear. Because, yeah, it's slow, but you're doing double pass at once. By the way, if you're on YouTube and you're enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the like button. I'm going to shell. You change gentle on the tires, you can do 2 full laps and she's still good. Yeah, but I'm thinking of using like ultra softs. Also, turns out the Williams I have is actually 2015 spec and impossible to drive. Because for some reason it just has all of the power in every gear. And the F70H makes 0 sense of the power delivery, which is always nice. You're on ultra softs? Yeah, but I figure if I use up all the tires by the time I get to the Dottinger, there's only like 2 corners after that, so it doesn't matter too much if I need more tire. I can ride the rims around the last 2 corners. As long as I get to the Bilstein Bridge with enough tire to get around the Bilstein Bridge corner, I'll be fine. Because fast times involve using all of the tires. Also, my fast lap had a few mistakes, so I could probably gain 5 to 10 seconds pretty, like, without even using a setup. Overtake mode gives it more ERS than top speed. Yeah, but I oh, with engine ERS, I might use that then. Just on the Dodger, just get up to 250 or 350 kilometers an hour down the Dodger and hope that it makes up all the time. We're on the Dodger. DRS, ERS, go! All of the power. Okay, we're talking about Assetto Corsa. We both have a I don't know if it's still they're still charging for it, but what used to be a paid mod for Assetto Corsa, and I keep challenging Yanis to do lap times in weird cars. Basically. He's refused one of my channel challenges so far, which is the Williams FW19 from 1997 around Laguna Seca, because the FW19 from 1997 is the murder mobile. It just wants to kill you. It's kind of amazing, quite honestly, that anybody can drive it at any speed, because you need to basically get into third gear to stop the wheel spin. It makes no sense. It makes sense once you figure it out. It's just that the first 2 gears are death. I am going to, by the way, Yanis, set you an odd challenge in the FW19. And that odd challenge is Le Mans, but without the chicanes. Full send. 0 wing. Also plenty of room to crash. Because I mean, a good Le Mans setup is literally 0 wing. You do not want you do not want drag. Because all of the time you can make up is the straights. If you lose time through the corners, as long as you're going like 300 miles an hour down the straight, it doesn't matter. Turns out you've done 867 kilometers around the weight ring. Le Mans no aero and long gears make use of the power. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the point of Le Mans, really, as a track, is just max out the gears, have no downforce, and learn the car with the least control you possibly have. Also, hello, old cars 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderfully on topic, as we are talking about a 1997 Williams Formula 1 car in Assetto Corsa. I'm funny. Funny looking, sure. I don't... Well, I do try to be funny, but I don't particularly try hard, because if you try hard to be funny, you start forcing jokes, and that's never... A forced joke is the worst kind, because you're like... You say something that's supposed to be funny, and it's not, and then you... I have heard people legitimately saying, please laugh. No, because your joke was terrible. Please learn to be funny. Forcing jokes is not funny. Unless the joke in itself is the fact that the joke is forced. Like, you can make a meta joke that it's funny because it's so bad and forced, but I see too many. It's YouTubers do it a lot as well. It's like they make these horrifically cringy, terrible forced jokes, and it's like ha 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 ha. I am funny and random, yes? Look at me, be funny and random. I am... Look, I put a pie on my head. I am random and funny. Look at me. No, you just look like an idiot. I think every lap on the ring has a time on it. Don't think there's ever going to be a perfect lap in the Nordschleife. Gonna stop complaining about basically every YouTuber now. All the ones that have like 5 million subs, anyway. Because they've got much bigger channels than me, and their fans tend to be quite rabid and scary. We're a funny bunch of people on this little island. We're a funny bunch of people around this little channel as well, to be fair. Like, we all appreciate a good joke and troll and laugh, because that's what's fun. It's called fun. This tractor is so slow. But I like it. It is nice. It pleases my eye holes. By the way, it turns out Landy has pretty much the same equipment setup as me. Just coincidentally. I did see that, Yanis, yes. I did see the ending of Half-Life Alyx. Especially not PG stream Dave. Do you mean Dave without any filter? Because that's basically just what I'd say normally. I get to react a bit more thoughtlessly to things. Also, Yanis, did you see Jimmy's stream last night where Felix DaCosta said some very unfortunate things? Jimmy started repeating it, then Googled it and said, oh no. Why don't I buy a massive cultivator? Because this is a cultiplow. I'm ploughing. This is a plough. I know it's leaving the cultivated texture behind, but I promise you it's a plough. See, look. It says... where is it? It says right there, plough. 8-meter plough. Okay. You missed the stream. Oh, Felix Acosta said something that he shouldn't have in the iRacing chat. Jimmy started saying, I wonder if it's similar to this really offensive word. And then in between races, Googled it and it was like, okay, chat, we've learned a new word today, and we've also learned that we can never say it. Because it was like this hideously offensive word. Which I'm obviously not going to repeat what the word was. But DaCosta then used it again in the second race and Jimmy started shouting at him on stream. He didn't use the voice button, but... I could use the 3-in-1 bed bar. Bed sounds nice. Not sure about bed bar though. Don't want bars in my bed. They tend not to be very comfortable. Especially not 3 of them. Do I have any messages? No. Fantastic. Also, I think Restream is having issues with the YouTube API again today, because it seems to be missing some messages for some reason. You find the clip later of the bad word moment? Yeah. Because I googled it as well, just to see what it meant, and yeah. It's a word that you should never use. turned into a jackhammer. I have summoned the plane. Oh, I need some water. By the way, this isn't the kind of thing that you put into a well, the water dispensers. This is only 2 liters. I use a 5-liter drum to fill it, though. It's just a conveniently large amount of water. Am I asleep? Yes. I'm forever asleep. Even when I'm awake, I am asleep. Secretly, I see. I'm like a dolphin. Only 1/3 of my brain sleeps at a time, while the other half is awake. Also, I need to change the coil on my e-cig once I've got this emptied again. Almost done with this field, and then we get to do the seedings. Because there is, well, we need to do some herbicide spraying in this field, then we'll do some seedings. Because I need to work out which field I want to do what in. I think despite the fact that field 24 is Mahusiv, and we're going to have, oh, actually no, we're going to have oats on it. I might, let's see. Sunflowers and corn. I might just continue the other two with the same crop rotation, because then one will be in sunflowers and one will be in corn. You don't think I sleep at all? I got like 5 hours sleep last night, I'll have you know. My e-cig is angry and requires a charge. Luckily, I'm using... I think this is the Xbox charge majig. It's upside down. There we go. I think this is the cable that's supposed to be for my Xbox controller. Yes, it is. But it doesn't like my Xbox controller anymore, so... It might actually. It might have been the old USBs. I might try that after the stream. Because I'm not going to faff about with cables and whatnot. Because this cable's a bit short for my liking. It'd be better suited for the e-cig. Because you can't see it, but it's actually covering up, like a strip of the monitor that has chat on it. Which, you know, that's not ideal, is losing a strip of a monitor. Because you've got a controller that is plugged into a top USB port that's behind your PC. Or behind your monitors. What time is it? 5:15. I've got the... You've got the real-time mod... Or the real clock mod enabled, Dave. You can see what time it is. Yes, but I keep forgetting that. Like, I literally put the real clock mod in so that I can see what time it is during a stream. And I keep forgetting that it's installed. And there's a bit of dirt right under the seconds of that. I need to clean my screen after the stream. There's dirt all over it and it's not fun. But I have heard rumors from a somewhat reliable source, who is very rarely reliable, that Simulon might be streaming today. He said he streamed before me, but I beat him to the punch. In fact, I'm going to send him a Facebook message and ask him, is he still planning on doing the stream? Assuming he's not live already. He is not live already. No. Samuel on. Actually, is he live and YouTube didn't send me a notification? Because if he is, I can go send you guys over to him. Subscriptions. I got an inbox thingy? Oh. It's just a fancy way that they've phrased notifications. Finton, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying. Simu 8. Is he Strem? He is not Strem, and his last video was 4 months ago. So he didn't even put the VOD up from yesterday. Tut, bad stream. I'm not a YouTube streamer anymore. Oh, YouTube's done the thing to you too, Finton. Go to my YouTube channel. The stream is literally on there right now. Vaderstad or horse? Both. Horsterstadt. Having to open gates in 2020. No. Alright, you can sit there for the time being, because I am going to need to move some stuff anyway. Finton, I am live on YouTube as we speak. It's just that, YouTube has been a bit weird with sending out notifications and whatnot. Twitch is more reliable. If you see me on Twitch doing, like, well, during normal times, odds are I'm on YouTube too, so maybe give it a check. But, I do want to stream more on Twitch. The more you learn, yes. It's a no-no word. Hey, Vinton, you found it. Yeah, YouTube's being weird with streams lately, so... 1 or 2? 3! Clearly the answer. It's the magic number. There's a song about it and all. Goes something like 3 is magic because it's the best number. No, that's not it. 3 is the magic number. 1 and 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3, and that's magic somehow. Do we call someone that name later? Yeah. To be fair, Jimmy rages quite often. Had to go on the channel again. Yeah, Finton learned it by going on Twitch. So Henry, I suggest you follow on Twitch. Or, like, turn on your Discord notifications, because as far as I'm aware, you're in my Discord, and we ping a ton. So join the Discord, and turn on notifications on Discord, and you will find out when I'm live. Finton, I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them. Twitch, the way to stream on Twitch is much, much easier. It is much more suited to streaming. 4 pings today. Ah. You'll use Twitch. Fair enough. How long left for the stream? I don't know. When I get bored. I hope you weren't expecting a straight answer, because there is none. How long have I been live? Pictures better on Twitch. Yeah, like I stream more on Twitch anyway. It's just that some of the Twitch streams are not PG. Hence why I stream just to Twitch. You don't really like the way Twitch looks? I do. I much prefer the way Twitch looks. If you turn on dark mode on Twitch, it's way better. That said, I also use dark mode. I use dark mode wherever I can, because dark mode is best mode. Do 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 do. Ah yes, the I'm trying to get in between the telephone poles 17-point turn. Hello Stefan, how is it going today? Are you planning on streaming today, Stefan? Because if so, I can finish up and you can go live whenever the hell. I'm just live because I feel like it. Yeah. Okay, that kind of worked. You don't like the Twitch UI? I think the Twitch UI is better than YouTube. You're planning a stream, ah. Simulon was, but I haven't heard from him all day, so I'm guessing no. Well, I have heard from him, but he was just making fun of something in Watch Dogs 2. My fan of poll conclusions are no. In fields, no, otherwise, yes. It's a pain in fields. Like, I accept them because they're realistic, but they're a pain. Whatever the hell you want, Stefan. Like, I've been streaming for a while. At least, like... This is some kind of April 1st prank. 1986 Australian Grand Prix. Why does that ring a bell? That was... special for some reason. That wasn't the year that the drivers went on strike, was it? Wait, like 15 minutes. Sweet. Yeah, whatever. Just let me know when you're going live and I'll send people over. The option is nice. Especially when you've got a huge sprayer like this that doesn't particularly like being in the vicinity of solid things. Don't think there was an Australia. There was an Australian Grand Prix where a lot of drivers pulled out because it was so wet. Was it 86? Might have been before 86. It might have been 82 or 83. If memory serves, Senna won the 86 race. And at the time it was the last race of the season. Might have been where Senna won his first championship, actually. That's why it might stand out to me as being, for some reason, special. Because Senna at the time was driving for Lotus. Oh, I'm making a mess of this. There was a driver strike at Imola once as well. I think it was Imola. There have been a few in the past, driver strikes. 86, 86, 86. Yeah, I want to say 86 was Senna's first championship. Because 84 was his first race, 85 had his first win, if memory serves. Decider, Mansell, PK, and Senna for the championship. Ah, Simulon. Okay, Simulon is not streaming today, as it turns out. Was 86 the year that Mansell had the massive tyre blowout on the main straight? Simulon is not. I got a message from him on Facebook. He would prefer to do some recording for something called a video. Unusual words coming from him. I'm not sure what the hell they mean. Video? No clue, never seen the race. I'm googling it now. 1986. Wait. Australian Grand Prix. Open it with Wikipedia, please. Just the once. He's gonna record a video that's never gonna come out. Mansell took pole, poor start, but PK sent on Rosberg, passed him. Rosberg took the lead from PK, but retired in lap 63, giving the lead back to PK, putting Mansell third, which would have won the championship. Yes! It was the year that Mansell's tyre completely obliterated. I knew there was something about that race. Yeah, it wasn't Senna's championship, it was Mansell's tyre. It's a race worth watching, because that blowout is spectacular. It's at 8 PM my time, so is that today or tomorrow? If it's today, I know what I'm doing at 8. If it's tomorrow, maybe. Depends on how I feel tomorrow. Maybe. But yeah, Yanis, well worth a watch. That is a very, very good Australian Grand Prix. I've watched it before. Kind of processional for a lot of it. And 80s style, you know, engine blowouts and cars are tiring for mechanical issues, but the Mansell blowout is actually worth watching the rest of the race for, because you get the full story of what's going on, and Mansell nearly winning the championship 6 years before he actually did. 5-6 years before he actually did. So like, there's a really nice kind of story going on there, and especially if it's with Murray's commentary, because he was legitimately delighted to see Mansell in the championship position and just distraught to see the blowout. And James Hunt was commentating with that race as well, so the best commentary team. Unfortunately, no commentary will ever beat will ever beat Murray Walker legitimately breaking on air when Damon Hill won the title, where Murray had to stop because he had a lump in his throat. Right, you sit there. And now we grab 4444 liters of TMR. See you soon, man. Yeah, I think F1 might continue doing the race replays because they do seem fairly popular. Because a lot of F1 fans are super hardcore and want to see the older stuff. Do, 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 do. Have the cows been fed enough now? Are they fully fed? Sincerely doubt it, but no, they're definitely not fully fed. Why is it not letting me unload here? It suddenly decided I can't unload TMR. Oh, I can, but over here now. Okay. You are my next victim. I mean, machine to be used. But I'm actually amazed by how well the hired worker did. Last Sunday they showed 2014, before that the rainy Interlagos 2016. Yeah, I watched 2016 race. Because I forgot it. I hope they show Canada... was it Canada 09? When they had the 2.5 hour long red flag? Or the 2 hour long red flag, and everybody just started playing big sailing boats down the pit lane? Because that was a fun race to watch. As boring as it was on TV, it was kind of funny watching the teams try and keep themselves occupied and the commentators struggle to find things to talk about. Like, I want more races like that, where there's nothing really happening and the commentators are just like, and we're gonna talk about 2011 or 2012. It might have been one of those two. See you, Stefan. Might have been 2012. The 4 hour long epic was one of the best races I've ever seen. Then there was the race as well. It's testing commentary in a nutshell. Yeah, there was the race as well where the tires just kept disintegrating, which might be what people want to watch. That was, I think, 2012. With the Bridgestones that for some reason just could not last. And I think the winning strategy was a 4-stop. It's the entire reason the Pirellis were told, like Pirelli were told to make plastic tires, was because the Bridgestones had failed in Canada once. Tire meltdown, that's the one? Yeah. But that's the entire reason Pirelli were told to make terrible tires. Was that one race, because it was mental, and there were like 6 different strategy options available, and the current situation with the Pirellis being terrible is literally because of that one race being really good. It's actually why I don't watch Formula 1 anymore, because like Mercedes are boring, Lewis Hamilton's irritating at best, and the tires are terrible. Like, there's nothing there for me at the moment. Maybe 2021 or 2022 now will bring me back, because the cars will all be developed from the same amount of money. Because I don't know if you knew this, Yanis, they've banned development on the 2021 cars now, or the 2022 cars. The new gen cars development is banned. So that everybody actually has a level playing field going into the 2022 season. Because next season, the cost cap's coming in. Which hopefully will actually save Williams. If Williams survives into 2021, they're safe. In theory, the cost cap should save them. cost cap is still in place for next season, or next calendar year. It's also when development on the next cars is allowed again. So, for the first time in many, many years in Formula 1, there's actually going to be a level playing field. And in fact, the back of the grid teams might have a slight advantage in that they're used to working under a cost cap. They're used to working on limited funds. The likes of Ferrari, Mercedes and Red Bull might struggle. So there could be a real flipping of the grid. And Williams might come good. Some teams work under the cost cap. Some do already, yeah, that's kind of the point. Is like the lower down the grid teams will now have a budget that is granted under the cost cap, but a lot more competitive than it is now. Have I missed a bit? I've definitely missed a bit there. I'm doing worse than a hired worker. I apologize. I am ashamed. I'm enjoying the fact that, like, every day in Field 24 is just like, we get to do one job in a 3-hour stream. Level bit for aerobatic engines. This is true, but even the engine providers have to shut their factories for 3 weeks. They're in the enforced early summer break too. At the moment, just because some countries, aka Italy, are a lot worse off than other countries, aka the UK and definitely Japan. So the rules as they are currently at this moment in time are intentionally made so that Ferrari aren't disadvantaged. They're made to help Ferrari and Toro Rosso. Sorry, AlphaTauri, but I kind of think that they're fair at the same time because, like, Haas get their chassis from Dallara, I believe, and Dallara's shut because that's an Italian company. So it's the most fair option is just to shut down F1 for a bit. And they've very openly said that the current arrangements may be extended if, you know, things keep going. They might just tell teams to shut up shop for a bit longer. Which, in a way, isn't good for Williams, but in a way, it's because they're not going to be spending money on R&D, or as much money on R&D and materials, so it'll screw them next year because they won't be getting as much appearance fees from the races, and there won't be as much of a cut of broadcast fees and whatnot. Break may be extended, yeah. Like, that's it. It's to help the guys in Italy, and I know that's primarily Ferrari, but it's the only fair option. And to be fair, the UK now as well. And, in a way, to allow the Formula 1 teams to, like they are doing in the UK, to just start mass-producing ventilators. Although it seems like the option Mercedes have gone with is CPAPs, which are honestly just as good, if not better, than ventilators. But, like, I would imagine the whole Formula 1 for life thing, you know, isn't part of the factory shutdown. Because it'd be, you know, letting the teams open the factories up despite the rules saying they can't, but them producing ventilators in the factory, I'm sure isn't trying to get around the rules at all. Because this is a situation that no real rules exist for. What happens when Formula 1 teams shut the Formula 1 factories but make ventilators instead? Nobody knows. Is there a bit mist up here for no real reason? There's a dark patch, so I'm presuming maybe. Oh, it's weeds. Okay, apparently the herbicide did nothing. That's unfortunate. Ferrari's making ventilators and masks. Yeah, I would imagine that the factory shutdown doesn't cover the teams making ventilators. Because that's a very different business to Formula 1. And a hell of a lot more essential than Formula 1, to be honest. Formula 1 can come and go on a yearly basis. It's much more important that teams can focus on something of actual importance right now. Once I get Field Tuning 4 done, I am going to end the stream because it is currently 6 o'clock. I started about 3-ish, so that'll be 3 hours of stream. I make it. Two and a half, 3 hours again. So you guys got a lot of time out of me compared to the normal, like 2 hours exactly, and I am done. Or less than 2 hours in some cases. Plus, SFTN said he wants to stream, so I'll let you guys go over to him and let him entertain you for a while once we get this done. Better to make ventilators than teams to spend millions for 10th of a second. Ernie, I used to daily do 4-hour streams. I'm not even kidding. I don't know how I did it, but I used to stream 4 hours a day. Back when I was starting off streaming. But my voice can't take that anymore. Like, I've kind of developed a streaming voice, and it can't take... Honestly, it can't really take much more than 2 hours, but I'm pushing it now. I might end up, you know, losing my voice or having to change how I sound on streams, but hey, it'll be a problem I'll deal with another time. I might stream something else tomorrow. I might stream some X-Plane tomorrow. Just, as a break from Farm Sim, because tomorrow is Wednesday, it's supposed to be World Tour, so I might do some World Tour flights. There we go. And that is going to do it for this stream. I might stream later to Twitch. Just to Twitch. So if you haven't followed me on Twitch, twitch.tv/RainbowDave. If I do stream later, it will not be PG, so be warned in advance that I will not have my usual filter on and I will be swearing. But until then, or next time, or whenever you see me next, stay safe, wash your damn hands, stay home, and goodbye.